Please, Lordships.
Yes, Mr. Kumar.
Lordship, in item number 6, I have filed an affidavit yesterday, Lordship. That PIL2 of 2022, Lordship. 1 of 22, Lordship. It's pertaining to that Kohima Road, Lordship. If the affidavit may be called for, Lordship.
For the NHIDC?
Yes, Lordship. Yes.
Yes, let the affidavit be.
Nice, Lordship.
May I please, Lordships?
Yes.
The Lordship, I beg to mention item number 26 on behalf of Wati Jamir. 25, 26, 27, the Lordship. Kindly this matter may be listed after vacation.
25. Wati Jamir. Wati Jamir. Wati Jamir is?
In item 26 for the respondents, Your Lordship.
MS so. Learned Council. Makes a mention on behalf of Mr. Wati Jamir. Learned Council for the respondent number
7, 11, 22, 23, 27,
7, 11,
22,
22,
23,
23,
27,
27,
41,
41,
44,
44,
54,
54,
and 66.
and 66 in WPC
232.
232/2021. And 6 adjournment of the case for
After vacation, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordships? Lordship, may it be given at 6th date, Lordship. On 13th of November, if Your Lordship agree.
on 13/11/2024.
Lordship.
Listed accordingly. Okay.
Much
Much
obliged.
obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention hearing item 23 and 24, Lordship. In item 23, I am for the appellant, Lordship.
Yes. Appeal Azo.
Lordship.
Item 23, 24, Mr. So-and-so. Makes a mention on behalf of Mr. Azo, the Learned Counsel for the appellant and 6 adjournment of the case for
After vacation, Lordship.
for a week. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. Okay.
Much obliged.
May it please, Your Lordships.
Yes, ma'am.
Lordships, I beg to mention item number 16, my lord. Item number 16, my lord. Lordship, my senior Mr. Inti Longjam, he's in bereavement today, my lord. So if this matter can come up after the Diwali break, that is on the 6th of November, my lord.
Okay. MS Lucino, Learned Counsel makes a mention on behalf of Mr. Imti Longjam, Learned Counsel for the petitioner and 6 adjournment of the case on 6/11/2024. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Lordship, I also beg to mention item number 30 and 31 from the sub-lead list, my lord. Here, Mr. Inti Longjam appears for respondent number 6 in both the read appeals, my lord.
30/31, Mr. Fuseko.
Lordship, I'm the appellant in item 30,
You are the appellant in item 30.
30, WS7,
Correct.
Lordship.
If this matter can come up on the 28th of November, my lord, 20 November.
Oh, we listed on 6th. Have a early hearing.
Lordship, I suggested for 6, but the other councils, they're saying they have difficulties that day, my lord.
It's all right, the matter can come up.
6.
6, my lord, 6 then, 6.
You are mentioning WA7
7 and WA12 also, my
or
lord.
12 also.
For
12,
respondent number 6 in both the read appeals, my lord.
MS Lucino, Learned Counsel, makes a mention on behalf of Imti Longjam and 6 adjournment of the case on 6/11/2024. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Much obliged.
Obliged, my lord.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 17. My lord, here I've received instruction, so kindly allow me 2 weeks' time to file everything.
17.
Yes.
Mr. E. Tibapo, learned counsel for the state respondent submits that he has received the instructions and would require 2 weeks' time to file
Yes.
the affidavit. Okay? There is, there is, stop, there is no objection from the learned counsel for the petitioner listed accordingly. Okay,
Much obliged.
May I please, your lordships?
yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention, item number 9 and 10.
item 9 and 10.
Yes, your lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of my senior B. Teo.
Detail, yes.
My seniors in this post, your lordship. So it may be kindly listed after 3 weeks, your lordship.
MS so-and-so. Learned counsel makes a mention on behalf of Mr. V. Teo, learned counsel for the appellant, and seeks adjournment of the case for 2 weeks.
Okay, your lordships.
Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. Okay.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes,
Lordships, I beg to mention item number 15, lordship. Lordship, here we are yet to file affidavit, lordship.
have you received the instructions?
Lordship, to the amended petition, no, lordship.
Fine, please file.
Lordship.
We give you 1 week's time. You file it. Mr. Have you filed?
Yes, my lord.
Have you filed?
Yes, my lord.
Very unusual. We give you a week's time,
Lordship,
10 days or week, 10 days time.
lordship,
am I-
in fact,
In the unamended, have you filed?
no, lordship. Since we have just received the
Yes, Mr.
copy
Subramanian.
from.
Yes, Lordship, it will come up on 6th of November, Your Lordship.
Lordship.
Why? Because my detention order will be expired on 12th of November.
12.
Yes,
You
Lordship.
can't wait for some.
But then it's for the second time that I'm filing amendment, why? Because of extension order, Your Lordship.
And the last extension, 1 year will expire on 12th December.
12.
Lordship.
You will have a very happy Christmas. Here, which is that item?
15, Lordship.
Item
Item
15.
15, okay. Mr. V. Jamomi, the Leonard Government Advocate. Shall file the affidavit in opposition within a period of 10 days' time,
Lordship,
okay?
lordship,
Listed on 6/11/2020. Will it be correct? Listed on 6/11/2024. Will it be
Lodge.
correct?
lordship,
10 days, then 6/11,
lordship.
okay? Okay, listed on 6/11/2020. Okay.
Obliged, Lordship.
Please, Lordship,
Yes, ma'am.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 18.
Yes, yes.
Lordship, I pray that this matter may come up after 3 weeks, your lordship.
MS. V. Socrates. Learned Additional Advocate General, Nagaland, seeks adjournment of the case for 3 weeks. Listed accordingly.
Okay,
The other side has no objection.
okay, much obliged.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention here in item 28. Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Gauhati. We will be filing our counter affidavit, so kindly grant us.
you have
all
not
time.
filed counter affidavit.
Yes,
Then why is that listed for a hearing?
yes.
Yes, Mr. Imti.
Yes.
28.
Why is it listed for a hearing? No? When the affidavit has not been filed?
Let it come up for order next,
Ah,
yes. If my learned friend here.
yes.
file-
MS so. Learned Council makes a mention on behalf of Mr.
Gauhati.
the Learned CGC and seeks adjournment of the case for 2 weeks to file affidavit in opposition. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. The writ appeal shall be listed in the order column.
Much obliged.
Obliged, Lordship.
May I please, your lordships?
Yes.
Lordships, I beg to mention item 7. Lordship, here we have received the paper book. However, I pray your lordship may list this matter after 3 weeks for hearing, lordship.
Paper book prepared.
Lordship.
Paper book prepared.
Lordship, I have this.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the parties that they have received the paper book and therefore the matter can be listed for hearing. Listed for hearing
After 3 weeks, lordship.
after 3 weeks. Okay.
Much
Right.
obliged.
For motion, item number 1.
May I please your lordship?
Was your detention order,
Lordship, the detention order is at annexure C, lordship, page 36, lordship,
page?
36, 36, lordship.
MS,
Mika H, your lordship.
Mika H. Ayemi,
Yes, lordship.
the learned counsel for the petitioner. The present writ petition has been filed to quash and set aside the impugned detention order dated 22/2/2024 passed by the district magistrate Moon under subsection 2 of section 3 of the National Security Act 1980. And the subsequent order passed thereto. And for releasing the detainee forthwith from detention. Issue notice to the respondents. Returnable after 3 weeks. Yes, CGC. Mr. Murli. Yes, you accept notice. Okay. For respondent, two.
Lordship, two.
Okay. Mr. E. Chibabom, the learned government advocate. Accepts notice on behalf of the state respondent number 1, 3, 4, and 5. And Mr. Zatin Muli, the learned CGC, accept notice on behalf of the respondent number 2, that is Union of India. Since all the respondents are represented, no formal notice need be issued. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall however serve the requisite copies of the writ petition to the learned counsel for the respondents
During the course of the day, lordship.
in the course of the day.
Much obliged.
Much obliged.
For motion, item number 2.
Your please, your lordship.
Yeah,
Your lordship, there is a delay of 100 days.
100.
Yes,
We should notice.
yes, lordship. Notice upon respondent number 1, 2, and 3, they have entered appearance.
Lordship, I'll be appearing for respondent number 2 and 3. Office of the Accountant.
Respondent 1. Respondent, notice on respondent number 1.
Yes, yes.
Okay. MSB Sokre, the learned additional advocate general Nagaland. This application has been filed under section 5 of the Limitation Act 1963 for continuation of delay of 100 days in filing the connected appeal against the judgment and order dated 10/6/2024, passed by the learned single judge in
WPC number 281 of 2022.
in WPC
281
number 281
2022.
2022. Issue notice to the respondents, returnable after 4 weeks. Mr. N. Musri, Learned Standing Counsel for the respondent number 2 and 3, that is Accountant General, accepts notice on behalf of the state respondents. Therefore, no formal notice need be issued. Stop. The learned additional AG shall however serve the requisite copies of the application to the learned counsel for the respondent number 2 and 3
In the course of the day. Your
in the
Lordship.
course of lordship. Insofar as the respondent number 1 is concerned, the learned counsel for the learned state counsel shall take steps for service of notice upon the state respondents by registered post with AD within a period of
Lordship, 3 days, your Lordship.
within a period of 3 days from today. Okay.
Much.
From the supplementary cost list for motion item number 29.
Mr. Lordship.
Where is your detention orders,
The detention order is at page 23.
page 20?
The confirmation order is at page 34.
Page 23. And
The impugned order.
you're also challenging the rejection order. Correct? Rejection order.
My apologies, Lordship, I couldn't get it. The rejection orders are at
Page 31, 32.
31 and 32, yes,
Am I right?
Lordship.
Heard MS Shinso, the learned counsel for the petition. The stop, new writ petition has been filed to quash and set aside the order dated 12/7/2024, passed by the Special Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, detaining the detainee under section 3(1) of the Prevention of Illicit Traffic in Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1988 for an initial period of 3 months, the order dated 6/8/2024 passed by the Special Secretary to the Government of Nagaland and the order dated 7/8/2024 passed by the Chief Secretary to the Government of Nagaland rejecting the representation for quashing the detention order, the memorandum dated 3/10/2024 passed by the Deputy Secretary to the Government of India, Ministry of Finance, Department of Revenue, PIT NDPS Division, rejecting the representation submitted by the detainee for quashing the detention order and the confirmation order dated 8/10/2024 issued by the passed by the Chief Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, detaining the detainee for another period of 3 months with effect from 15/10/2024 till 14/1/2025. Stop. Issue notice to the respondents returnable after 3 weeks. Mr. Nangami. Mr. A. Nangami, the learned senior government advocate, accepts notice on behalf of the state respondent number 1312123 or 1, 2, and 3. And Mr. Zatin Muli, the learned CGC accepts notice on behalf of the respondent number 4. Stop. Since all the respondents are represented, no formal notice need be issued. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall however serve the requisite copies of the writ petition to the learned counsel for the respondents within
In the course of the day.
in the course of the day.
Marcus.
For admission, item numbers 3 and 4.
Yes, Mr. Murli.
Mr. Lordships, here the department is entering an MOU with the Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission, Lordship. This is pertaining to menstrual hygiene in the school and the village level, Lordship. So, Lordship, 4 weeks time may be granted because we are entering the MOU. It's under preparation.
MOU with
The Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission.
Nagaland
State Rural Livelihood Mission, NSRLM. Now, Lordship, they have the SHG, self-help group, in the village level, Lordship. So to implement the RKSK scheme, Lordship, we are RKSK.
RKSK.
It's to do with the menstrual hygiene, Lordship.
So which department is entering into MOU?
The NHM, National Health Mission, with the NSRLM. Because of the involvement of the SSG under the NSRLM, Lordship, they have the routine.
You are for
NHM, Lordship. Medical, yes, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2 and 3, Lordship. 3 is the National Health Mission, Lordship. So NHM respondent number 3 is entering an MOU with the Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission, Lordship, to implement the scheme. So once the MOU is signed, Lordship, the SSG will be implementing the scheme for us along with the medical personnel's, Lordship. Because of the shortage of manpower in the medical sector, Lordship, the
You are
SSG,
seeking time for what?
Lordship.
For what? For placing or for what?
Yes, we'll file an affidavit to that effect, Lordship, that MOU has been entered with Lordship. And we are going to implement the scheme along with, in convergence with the NSRLM, Lordship. We want to place on record on that issue, Lordship.
Okay, you filed your affidavit.
Lordship, 4 weeks may be granted, Lordship.
MS, what is the? Yes, okay,
Yes, Lordship.
okay. Yes, Apila. Any
Lordship,
submission?
Lordship, no, actually, I'm for respondent number 4, which is Nagaland State Social Welfare Board, which has nothing to do with the scheme, Lordship. And in the earlier occasion, I've also made my submission to delete my
No, it is always good to
Lordship,
see
Lordship,
that you are there.
Lordship, Lordship, Lordship.
Okay. Mr. N. Musri,
For respondent number 2 and 3, Lordship.
the learned counsel for the respondent number 2 and 3
Lordship.
submits that an MOU has been, it has been executed.
No, Lordship, it's under preparation, Lordship.
An MOU is proposed to be executed between the Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission within bracket NSRLM
Lordship.
and the
National Health Mission,
and
NSHM.
the National Health Mission, that is respondent number 3, to implement RKSK scheme. And therefore
4 weeks, Lordship.
adjournment of the case for 4 weeks to file the affidavit. To file the affidavit.
With regard to the implementation of the scheme along with
File the
NSRL.
affidavit with regard to the implementation of the scheme. Listed. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. Okay.
Lordship.
Please,
God bless you, Lordship.
For admission, item number 5.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What is the case about?
Yes, Lordship. In fact, the petitioners sought time to verify and file affidavit if needed, Lordship.
Yes, ma'am.
So regarding the latest affidavit filed, affidavit dated 15 May 2024. Regarding this, some progress has been made, Lordship, as far as this case is concerned. So the petitioner
What
did
is the case, ma'am?
verification. The case was about 2 government middle schools in Mon district headquarters, Lordship. Since the school was lacking, the infrastructure was very poor, and they were also lacking science and maths teacher, Lordship. That was why in public interest, this petition was filed in the year 2021, Lordship. So over the years, development has progresses there, Lordship. So the petitioners are also satisfied that, so with the affidavit placed on record, dated 15 May 2024,
By 15 May was.
by the state government, Lordship.
15 May,
Yes,
just wait.
it's
okay.
showing the latest status of the
15 May,
schools.
yes. Can you take me to the okay, wait, let me- Yes, can you take me to the relevant affidavit, relevant paragraphs?
Yes, Lordship, this affidavit was filed as per the directive of this court dated 28 of February 2024, Lordship. So accordingly, they have, if you see the paragraph 3 onwards, Lordship, yes, it's a very small affidavit. This shows that they have Lordship, if you would allow me to read.
Please.
That upon states an amount which has been received by Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan from central government, which has been utilized in so far as the schools, two schools, GMS Montown A and GMS Montown B is as furnished by Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan. The data is for the period of 2002, 2023 till 2023-24. Since the inception of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and Rastriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan RMSC till date under Samagra Shiksha. The data reflects the various activities from civil works, information and communication technology, ICT classrooms, self-defense training, installation of sanitary pads, vending machines, library, exposure trips, provisions of desks and benches, desktop computers, peripherals, school grants, uniforms, textbooks for both the schools, the amount received from Government of India under the Samagra Shiksha and utilized for Mon district as a whole during the year 2020-21 to 2023-24 for both elementary and secondary education is also annexed. The benefit out of the expenditure in Mon district for the various activities would also accrue to the two schools, that is GMS Montown A and GMS Montown D. Annexure 2 is the fund received from Government of India and utilized for the C2 schools, and Annexure 3 is the fund received from the Government of India and utilized for Mon district. That the deponents beg to state that as far as practicable, the appointments of the teaching staff in the two schools, GMS Montown A and GMS Montown D, were done in terms of schedule to the RTE Act of 2009. The details of the nature of appointment of the teaching staff in GMS Montown A and GMS Montown D, along with the educational qualifications and professionals qualifications as mandated under the provision of RTE Act are annexed herein. The information of the salary for those teachers in the two schools are also furnished. So Lordship, along with that, the petitioners have done verification on the annexures, Lordship. That is the civil works that was done, because one of the main concern raised in this petition was the school was in a very pathetic condition, Lordship. There were also not sufficient teacher classrooms. So Lordship, on verification, they found that the work is under progress, Lordship, and some must have been completed by now. The only grievance, one shortfall is that they learned that in GMS Montown A school, there is no science teacher. So the PE teacher, physical education teacher, is giving science lesson to the students.
What to do?
So Lordship, if a direction may be issued, if the teachers is not appointed yet, then a science teacher may be appointed for GMS A, Montown A. Then with that, this petition can be closed, Lordships.
GMS A.
Yes, Lordship, Montown A.
Yes, madam.
Lordship, almost all the prayers
Yes,
has been addressed. And regarding with the teachers, science teacher, your Lordship, the department is under this rationalization of the staff, your Lordship. So it will take some time. And once it has been completed, your Lordship, then they will post the science teacher to GMS Montown A.
Lordship, the petitioners have made a series of prayers in this petition, Lordship, at the time of filing this petition, as per the shortfall. So this has been addressed, except that appointment of science teacher. Another exception progress, the petitioners are happy is that the concern about not having a residential hostel. So that is also in place. That's what I was instructed, Lordship.
Let us see your petition. Let us see the prayer.
Lordship, yes. The prayers are in page, starts from page 30 till 32, Lordships. if you would, I can read it, Lordship. Okay. So prayer point number 1 is to admit this petition. B, to issue.
That's all right, that's all right. If you are satisfied that.
Lordship,
by this
yes.
affidavit, they have substantially complied.
Yes, Lordship.
We close the PIL with a direction to appoint the science teacher
Yes, yes.
immediately on rationalization.
Yes, the rationalization of teachers.
Yes,
But,
Lordship.
don't let the government take time because science teacher, if you don't have a science teacher in the school,
Exactly, Lordship, Lordship.
it is our children who will suffer.
Yes, yes.
So this is a must,
Mm,
okay?
yes.
Science, maths, others we can even mug up, memorize, but science, maths, it's just next to impossible unless you have a good teacher. You
Yes.
don't know it.
It has to be from that area. Mostly the teachers are from that area. So when they do not have that. But your Lordship, after the rationalization of the teachers, your Lordship.
So we close it, ma'am.
Yes, Lordship.
Heard MS Nito Koza, the learned counsel for the petitioner, and MS V Sokre, learned additional advocate general for the state respondents. Next para, the present writ petition within Brigade PIL was filed seeking for the following relief. Page 30, this one. Page 30, from A, B up to O. Okay, up to O. Page 30 to 32 of the report. Stop. Subsequent, new para, subsequent to the filing of the writ petition, the government of Nagaland, that is the Commissioner and Secretary School Education Department, Nagaland Kohima, has filed the affidavit dated 15/5/2024. Stop. The paragraph 3 and 4 of the state affidavit is reproduced herein below. Okay, 3 and 4 of the state affidavit. Okay, Commissioner and Secretary School Education. MS Nito Koza, the learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that pursuant to the affidavit filed by the state respondents, the petitioner has done the verification on the annexures submitted by the state respondents in their affidavit and is satisfied that the statements made in the affidavit, more particularly in paragraph 3 and 4, substantially answers to the prayers sought for in the writ petition. So, MS Nito Koza, learned counsel for the petitioner, however, raises a concern as to the absence of the science teacher
GMS, Montown A.
in JMS Moon Town A. And submits that unless a proper science teacher is provided for the school, it is the students who will ultimately, who will be suffering. MS V Socrates, the learned additional advocate general on this issue, submits that the government is rationalizing. Submits that the government is
Rationalizing the teachers, your lordship.
rationalizing the teachers, and immediately on completion of the rationalization of teachers, the maths teacher will be,
Science
I'm
teachers.
sorry, the science teacher will be posted at the GMS
Montown.
Montown A. In view of the submissions made by the learned council for the parties, we are satisfied that the state respondents have substantially complied to the prayers made by the writ petitioner in the writ petition. And therefore, the present writ petition can be closed. We accordingly dispose the writ petition with a direction to the state respondents to immediately appoint science teacher at GMS
Montown.
Montown A on rationalization of the teachers by the school education department. Okay.
Okay, much.
Obliged, your lordship.
For admission item number 6.
Yes, Mr. Ma. You had actually issued a tender, no?
Lordship. In
Who was the
compliance,
resident?
in compliance of this honorable court's direction, Lordship, the order was passed on 10th October, Lordship. And as per this, as per the liberty given to the authority, Lordship, we have extended the NIT submission of the bid till 14th. However, Lordship, till 14th, we have not received any bidders, Lordship. So we were compelled to again extend the date to 16th and thereafter till 19th. So after extension till 19, we have received two bidders each for both the NITs, Lordship. And it was opened on 21st, 2 days back, Lordship. And technical evaluation will complete today, Lordship, and financial evaluation will continue thereafter, Lordship. So till issuing of the LOA, Lordship, we will take another 5 days, Lordship. So our respectful submission before the honorable court is that if we may be allowed another 1 week's time to bring on record about the letter status. As on today, Lordship, we have evaluated the technical bid, Lordship, for both the NITs. We have received two bidders each. So we have opened the technical bid and only the financial bid is left, Lordship. Thereafter, we'll issue the LOA, Lordship. So only 5 days will be required, Lordship. Within 5 days, we will be able to issue the LOA to the successful bidders, Lordship. So the lowest bidder, L1. That is the statement we have made in the affidavit which was filed yesterday, Lordship. We have enclosed the corrigendum that was issued.
Wait, please, your lordships.
Yes,
Lordships, am I audible? Can I be heard?
yes, yes.
Oh, your lordships, the affidavit which has been filed by the NHIDCL is only in respect of maintenance. But your lordships will recall that the contractor has issued a notice to terminate the contract. And as a result, the entire stretch from Lere till Mao is lying unattended. So what does the NHIDCL propose to do about that, ma'am?
Yes, that is also an issue. The remaining work.
Yes, Lordship.
So what are you
If
proposing?
this normal court allows, Lordship, will that necessary steps for the balance work, Lordship.
Mr. Joshua, you have completely withdrawn from this contract.
Yes, your lordship, and the same has already been acknowledged by the NHIDCL.
Okay, so you are no more in this.
Yes, we are no more in this, but again, your lordship, even for maintenance and repair also, it is at the risk and cost of the contractor. So,
That is a different issue as we have.
my lord, so we'll be
That you
approaching
can-
the
you
Honorable
can
Supreme
take,
Court.
Different proceedings. We are concerned about the completion of the road.
Through your lordship, and it's going to affect the completion of the work of the road again. They issued a corrigendum earlier, but without the permission of this honorable court. And that corrigendum, which is now withdrawn, was not at the cost and risk and cost of the contractor.
That you, if you have any grievances, you take up.
My lord, your lordship.
Not in this way. Yeah.
My lord, your lordship.
Yes, Mr.
Lordship, since the maintenance is only for 2 months and 3 months respectively for both the and IT's, Lordship, once on completion of the maintenance, if we are allowed, Lordship, will take necessary steps for issuing the fresh tender for the balance work, Lordship.
In that case, you will have to file an application.
Lordship.
But there is another area of concern, your lordships. My lords,
Yes.
there is another point. Now, this is the working season. If the NHIDCL is going to take 2 months just for maintenance and then proceed for completion of the project after that, by the time it actually starts, we may be visited with the rains again. It has to be done simultaneously. Something must be done, your lordships. Not 2 months for maintenance first, followed by actions later for completion of the project.
Can you make any submission on that, the remaining portion of the road?
Lordship, if we are permitted, Lordship, we can simultaneously initiate steps for issuing fresh NIT, Lordship, for the balance work, Lordship.
The respondent number 9 has left the job.
Lordship.
Are you definitely sure?
Yes,
Whether that is on record?
Lordship, in earlier
Yes, your
affidavits,
It
Lordship.
was placed on record in the form of affidavit.
Affidavit, yes, Lordship.
Yes, your lordship.
Which is that affidavit? Let us also see.
Contractor's affidavit, Lordship.
No, whether you have accepted.
By their letter, your lordship, I believe it was on 21st.
Whether you have accepted.
I'll bring it on record.
Contractor's affidavit dated? Dated?
Lordship, 3/10/2024. Lord, may kindly turn to Annexure B, page 12.
3/2/2024.
3/10/2024, my lord. Annexure B, page 12. This is a letter of the NHIDCL, my lord. My lord, may kindly come to the relevant paragraph,
Ah.
page 13, paragraph 5,
Page 13,
paragraph 5.
paragraph 5.
That pursuant to the termination notice issued by the EPC contractor on 18/9/2024, the contract between the parties, that is NHIDCL and MS Fortune Group, stands terminated
Okay.
with effect from 18/9/2024.
Okay.
My lord.
Mr. A. Jumomi, the learned amicus curiae. Mr. M.T. Imso, the learned additional advocate general for the state respondents. Mr. You are no more.
That's why, your lordship, we may be struggled from the
No,
respondent
we
list.
we keep you for some time, but you are no more. Mr. Joshua, learned counsel appears for the respondent number, appears for the contractor, that is respondent number 9, Mr. Moa Jamir, learned counsel.
1, 2, and 8 projects. I'm representing.
For, learned counsel for the NHIDCL respondent number 1, 2, and 8. And only that.
Lodge.
Okay, then in, before Mr. Moa and Mr. Moa, so and so. This code as perused. The affidavit dated 23/10/2024 filed by the respondent number, filed by the respondent, filed by the NHIDCL respondent number 1, 2, and 8. Stop. In the said affidavit, it has been averred that in terms of the honorable court's order dated 4/10/2024, the NHIDCL has floated 2 needs,
Yes, Lodge.
NIT, of Kohima Mau Road project with the incorporation of risk and cost clause of the EPC contractor.
Lodge.
Okay,
Lodge.
what is this to corrigendum?
Extension of time, Lodge, for submission of bids, Lodge.
Okay. And in compliance to the said order, 2 corrigendums were issued and published on 3/10/2024.
Lodge. Altogether, 3 corrigendum were issued, Lodge.
What is this?
The Lodge may kindly refer to the index in the first page, Lodge.
Okay, and in compliance to the said orders, corrigendums were issued to extend the submission of the bids due
Lordship.
till 14/10/2024.
Let us
The
extend.
last date of the submission of the bids being fixed on 14/10/2024 and the opening of the bid on 15/10/2024. Stop. However, no bids were received as on the specified dates. Stop. The authority, the NHIDCL, accordingly published another corrigendum on 11/10/2024 to extend the last date of submission of the bids till 16/10/2024. However, even in respect to the corrigendum dated 11/10/2024, no bids were received.
Lordship.
Correct?
Yes, Lordship.
Stop. The NHIDCL was again required to issue and publish another corrigendum dated 16/10/2024 to extend the bids due date till 19/10/2024. And it was only pursuant thereto that two bidders each for the section it was pursuant thereto that the NHIDCL received the tender bids from two bidders for each section, which was open on 21/10/2022, and the technical evaluation and EMD verification are currently is in process. And the financial evaluation process will start after the completion of the financial evaluation. And accordingly, the NHIDCL will issue the letter of award, LOA, to the successful L1 bidder. Stop. It is by making such averments that the NHIDCL has sought for
a week's time, Lordship.
Sought for a further 1 week's time to issue the LOA,
Lordship.
to the successful L1.
Lordship.
Waiver is allowed. 1 week's time is granted to the NHIDCL to issue the LOA to successful L1 bidder so that the successful contractor can start with the maintenance and repair works of
This straight up road from Kohima to Mau, Lordship.
the stretch of road, of the stretch of the national highway from Kohima to Mau.
Lordship.
Stop. It is further seen that this is the contractor's affidavit now.
Yes, Lordship.
It is further seen that as per the affidavit filed by the contractor, that is the respondent number 9 on 3/10/2024. The letter dated 25/9/2024, which is written by the NHIDCL, to the contractor, to the respondent number 9, that is the contractor, which is enclosed as Annexure B to the affidavit.
Para 5, my lord.
Yes. In para 5. Has stated that pursuant to the termination notice issued by the EPC contractor on 18/9/2024, the contract between the parties, that is NHIDCL and MS Fortune Group, stands terminated with effect from 18/9/2024.
My lord.
In terms of the in the light of the letter issued by the NHIDCL. In terms of the letter issued by the NHIDCL on 25/9/2024, the NHIDCL shall on the next day place the necessary instructions, okay,
Lordship.
as to what it proposed to do with the remaining portion of the road,
Project.
of the project. What percentage you have completed? 74?
My lord, yes, about that. 74%, yes.
As to what as to what the NHIDCL proposes to do on the remaining uncompleted work of the project.
Lordship.
The instructions shall be placed in the form of an affidavit. Kindly bring your affidavit so that.
Lordship.
Okay,
Lordship.
list it again on.
After a week, Lordship.
It is up to you now.
Sixth, my lord. Sixth.
Listen,
After 2 years.
6/11, Lordship.
6/11/2024.
Lordship.
Okay, Mr. Joshua,
My lord.
come. Even if you are not there, come.
My lord. Your lordships.
Much pleasure.
Oblige your lordships.
Much obliged, my lords.
This is.
For admission, item number 8.
Yes, Mr.
My lord, by the last affidavit filed by the NHIDCL, particularly by the state, your lordship, the paragraph 5, that clarification was sought from the Ministry of MOD. But unfortunately, the CGC, who was here earlier, appears to have left. My lord. My lords may kindly peruse the order dated 18/9/2024.
We are on that.
My lord. My lord, as far as the judgment and order dated,
Mr. L.T. Sanktam learned that the additional AG
my lord,
Nagaland shall furnish the requisite copies of the affidavit to the learned CGC in the course of the day. Have you furnished?
Lordship.
Have you furnished the copy of the affidavit to the CGC, learned CGC? Where is Mr. L.T. Sanktam? They are supposed to give these answers.
Lordship, he has some personal difficulty to their lordship. So if lordship may please list the matter.
We'll list it tomorrow again. Hold him. Tell him to come here tomorrow.
Lordship.
Pass over the matter.
my lords,
Lordship,
oblige your
this matter
lordships.
might be taken up day after tomorrow, Lordship. I have some difficulties tomorrow, Lordship. I'm representing 6 and 7 in this case.
Okay, okay. Friday.
Oblige your lordship.
Friday?
25th, my lord.
25th. Oblige, Lordship.
For admission, item numbers 11 to 14.
Yes. What is this, ma'am?
Lordship,
Resolve the issue.
yes, your Lordship.
Resolve the issue.
Lordship,
This is not the right forum to decide all these issues.
Lordship, in item 14, your Lordship, There's an IA for condonation of delay, your lordship.
Ah,
IA 75. So if the opposite parties have no objection, lordship. it
IA
can-
for,
IA
item
75, yeah.
IA 14 is WA 14. Item 14 is
Item 12, lordship. Item 12,
item 12.
IA 75 in WPC 14, your lordship.
IA 75.
Yes, your lordship. In
In
WA 14.
What is this? IA Civil 75 2024 in IA Civil 75
There is
2024.
some, it appears there is some,
There is a mistake?
yeah, mistake, your lordship.
So IA 75 is for
In the WA 14.
in WA 14.
Yes, lordship.
So IA 75, just wait, ma'am.
So,
IA 75 in WA 14.
yes, your lordship.
Okay.
This is for condonation of delay of 82 days, your lordship.
I Imchen. Learned Council. I Imchen. Yes, ma'am. Are you generous? No objection. So we condone and list it for hearing. All the parties are present? Yes,
Yes,
Mr.
yes, your lordship.
All the parties are present, no?
Yes, your lordship.
Third, MS Esther. Learned Council for the applicant. Stop. The application has been filed under Section 5 of the Limitation Act 1963, read with Rule 2, Clause 2 of Chapter 5A of the Gauhati High Court Rules, praying for condonation of delay of 82 days in filing the connected appeal against the judgment and order dated 22/12/2023, passed by the single judge in WPC number 159/2022. The grounds for condoning the delay has been explained here.
Yes, your lordship. I've explained in 2, 3, and 4, your
She
lordship.
explained in paragraph 2, 3, and 4 of the application. We have perused the application, more particularly paragraph 2, 3, and 4. And we are satisfied that the applicant has satisfactorily explained the delay. The delay of 82 days is accordingly condoned. The application stands disposed. Okay, in the main appeal. What about the other rate appeal 7 and all this? No, no?
No, lordship.
Yes. Okay. In view, rate appeal, in view of the order passed in IAS civil number 75/2024, the appeal is admitted to be heard. All the parties are present through their respective counsel. Huh? Listed?
After 2 weeks, lordship.
Listed after 2 weeks.
In
And
hearing.
what about in the other?
Lordship, in the other, I has already been allowed, your lordship.
Okay, okay. So others also will be listed on the same day?
Yes, lordship.
In
After
the
3
main-
weeks.
In the main,
Yes, your lordship.
in WS 7/2024, no? Listed after 2 weeks.
3 weeks, your lordship.
Listed after 3
3
weeks.
weeks, lordship.
So also in WA 6/2024,
Yes.
same order, no?
Yes, your lordship.
Listed after 3 weeks. Okay.
Much obliged.
Published.
For admission, item number 19.
Yes.
In the last order, Lordship,
Ah.
23/7/2024,
Indeed.
the IO was disposed with regard to condonation of delay, Lordship.
Ah.
However, in the main read appeal, no notice was issued, Lordship.
No notice was issued.
Yes, Lordship.
Ah. Whose fault?
Lordship.
Whether the court or the councils?
Lordship.
Okay.
My apologies.
Who are who are the parties?
The state is the respondent, Lordship.
State is the respondent?
Yes.
Okay. This is regarding
Lordship, this is with regard to,
petitioners.
yes, now the government has taken a decision to bring the petitioners into the state cadre, Lordship. But the fact remains that they were initially appointed through a regular selection process in a graded post.
Correct.
But the London Single Judge Lordship has taken the view that since we were paid salary by the SSA, RMSA Lordship, so we cannot be equated with the state cadre.
Oh.
This is the main grievance of the petitioners, Lordship. Now, Lordship, the documents of the government.
So state actually supports your case.
Lordship.
If,
No, Lordship.
If we have to go by your submission.
No, Lordship, no. The state has taken a decision that we will be brought to the state cadre with effect from 2022. We were appointed way back in 2010 and 13.
You were appointed under some scheme,
No,
direct.
direct by the state, Lordship, post-creation, in post-creation.
Okay.
But the only condition is that our salary will be paid by the SSA. Only the salary component, Lordship. They have admitted in their own documents.
So you're the stepson of SSA.
Lordship, no, Lordship.
You were born by somebody and you were brought up by somebody.
No, Lordship. I was born by the state.
And you.
By way of a post-creation, Lordship.
Your maintenance was by the
And
SSA.
yes, we were paid scale of pay. If it's under the scheme, Lordship, it's only honorarium paid. I'm paid scale. Some of us has got even MECT,
Okay.
which is equated with a regular government employee.
Okay. So what was the finding as
Lordship,
the London Single Judge was that since you are paid a salary by the
Yes,
SSA,
yes.
you are not state government employee.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay. So we issue notice.
Lordship.
We issue notice.
Lordship.
Oh, so many respondents.
No, Lordship, respondents are the state on Lordship.
Only the state.
Yes.
Only for I think where is that?
State, Lordship, may kindly come to page in the judgment, Lordship.
You come to page 21, we are a little confused with this.
21.
Petitioners, then who are these, all these
No, Lordship, in the read appeal number 23, Lordship. Lordship is, there are two read appeals, Lordship, similar. Same judgment, Lordship.
no, in your this appeal,
23, Lordship.
in appeal 23, page,
Yes.
page 16.
Page 16,
Why
Lordship.
so much respondents?
Page 16, Lordship. Respondents are the state only, Lordship.
No. What about all this M. Luchumi?
These are the petitioners, Lordship. Lordship,
In the writ petition, who are the petitioners?
they are petitioners.
Then why?
The appellants are the writ petitioners, Lordship. Lordship, may kindly come to page page 1 of the read appeal, Lordship. 1 to 47 are the appellant.
In which? What is the writ appeal 23?
Yes, Lordship.
Huh? Amended. Oh, you have amended?
No.
This is the judgment. This is the judgment. Mr.
In the cost title, Lordship,
Mr. This thing, E. Nzanthang Jami.
Yes.
And 46 others.
And 46 others. So page 12 of the read appeal, Lordship. 47 of them. Page 12 of the read appeal. The first page is the judgment, Lordship.
Page, I hope you have not wrongly paged your this thing.
No, Lordship, no.
Because actually you are saying page 12.
No, election.
Page 12.
Yes, Lordship.
No, page 12 is something.
Lordship, if
Yes, kindly give this to him. Page 12. Which You're near, read April 23. 17 September, 11 September. Have you amended your petition? Just show him this. I have only that, I have only this one copy. No other.
That's the main reason, Your Lordship.
So what is this?
Annexures. These are the annexes. We have filed a different bundle for the annexes, Lordship. Lordship may kindly come to,
Okay, okay.
yes,
okay.
read appeal number 22 of 2024, 1 to 46,
Acha.
page 12, page 12, Lordship,
1 to 46.
47.
1 to 47.
Yes, respondents are, next page, Lordship, page 13.
1 to 47.
Yes, respondents are
Just
1
wait,
to,
just wait.
yes,
1 to 47 appellants.
appellant,
Please
yes.
petitioner number was it? Respondents are.
State of Nagaland Chief Secretary, Commissioner Secretary, PNR, Commissioner Secretary, School Education.
No other parties are involved.
No, there's no party, private respondent involved. No private respondent. We had,
You filed the writ petition.
yes, Lordship, against the government.
Oh, against the government.
Yes, Lordship.
Why? The government had supported you.
No, Lordship. They have given us an imaginary date. With effect from 2022 will be brought in the state cadre.
Ah.
Our past service from 2010, Lordship, to 2022 has not been counted.
From 2000?
10, initially we were appointed by way of an advertisement, Lordship,
Ah.
open advertisement. And that advertisement was not
Okay.
a post under the SSA.
Ah.
It was a post creation with scale.
So in the writ petition, it added salt to your wound.
Lordship. They have streamlined our service, basically. That are, we will be in the state cadre with effect from 2022.
That is you.
That's how we have agreed.
You were
Because,
saying imaginary date.
yes, because they're gonna presume a date on their own. The cabinet, they cannot take a date. The date that is given to us,
Whether your appointment was by way of an advertisement.
yes, proper
And,
investment in the local daily.
You have appeared the selection process.
We have gone through the selection process. And it was the state who advertised the post, and the posts were post created by the education department.
Post was created by education department.
Yes, Lordship.
Wrongly, maybe. Wrongly created
No, Lordship, they have admitted.
without.
This is a post, except the salary component.
Without the concurrence of the PNR, without the concurrence of the.
Maybe, Lordship, that may be, but that is not a contention of the petitioner's Lordship. Because, Lordship, going by the judgment of the single bench, the state respondents' contentions in the affidavit, nothing is there, Lordship. The single bench has argued the matter on behalf of the government, Lordship. Lordship, may kindly see the judgment.
Okay, we're not done there. Okay, we issue notice.
Yes, Lordship.
We fix the case for hearing.
Lordship.
Since the land government is representing all the respondents. Heard Mr. N. Muzui, the Senate Council for the appealants. In this appeal, the appellant is impugning
The judgment and order dated, Lordship,
the judgment and order dated where?
in the same page, Lordship,
Judgment and order dated 10/6.
10/6/2024, passed
10/6/2024.
passed in WPC number
Passed by the learned single judge in WPC
number
279/2022.
along with link case WPC number 278.
Where is that?
Lordship, kindly come to the judgment page number 5. Judgment page number 5, the link case.
5.
Yes,
And in the link case,
WPC number
WPC number 278/2022.
2022. Lordship.
Issue notice to the respondents returnable after
2 weeks.
4 weeks, your lordship, because I'm getting.
4 weeks. Okay. MS, in Auli, the learned government advocate appears on behalf of all the state respondents. Therefore, no formal notice will be issued. Have you served the copies?
Lordship, I will be serving during the course of the day.
The learned counsel for the petitioner appellant shall however serve the copies of the appeal petition to the learned government advocate in the course of the day.
Lordship.
Okay. Yes,
Lordship, a similar order may be passed in the next item number 20.
item
20. Read appeal number 24.
24.
Yes.
There is also link case.
Yes, same.
Same.
Because a common judgment was passed.
Okay.
So we have filed 2 appeal.
Same.
Yes.
If we just go through, okay?
Lordship, if these two, item number 19 and 20 may be clubbed, Lordship. It's analogous matters, Lordship.
In the first, huh? Which is the first 18, huh? 19.
19.
And this, the second one is 20.
20, yes.
Take WA 24/2024 along with the present writ appeal.
Lordship. Oblige, your Lordship.
Yes.
For orders, item numbers 21 and 22.
Take this first. Twenty-one and. Mr. Moore, what is this?
Lordship, as allowed by this honorable court on the last occasion, I have taken steps by way of dusty service, Lordship, upon.
But here affidavit regarding dusty service has not been filed.
Yes, Lordship, I have received the notice only yesterday, Lordship. If I may allow a week's time to file the affidavit, Lordship, producing on the steps taken, Lordship.
Okay, steps taken on the respondent number.
There are altogether 12 respondents, Lordship, 21, 22, 24.
Okay, okay, Mr. Moajami, the learned counsel for the applicant
Yes, Lordship, applicant.
is allowed 3 weeks' time, or
1 week's time, Lordship.
is
to file
allowed
affidavit.
1 week's time to file affidavit stating service of notice by dusty process
Lordship.
on the respondents
Yes, Lordship.
within a period of 7 days
Lordship.
from today.
Lordship. Pleasure.